for WonderLab, we have here with us the program's founders themselves in Ma'am Jill and Ma'am Eden. Ma'am Jill, good afternoon to you. We have seen how effective, good afternoon po ma'am. Ma'am Jill, we have seen how effective your program at WonderLab is. Kindly share to us the singular characteristic of WonderLab that really allows it to stand out from other after-school programs. Take it away, Ma'am Jill.
Okay, thanks, Sir Al. It's hard to describe in one word what makes WonderLab different from other programs, but we do claim that we are not your usual classroom, and that is for good reason. And I hope that you can allow me to share a few with you. But before I do that, I'd like to say that there's so many wonderful enrichment programs out there, now more than ever actually because of the migration of classes online. And what's important really is that children have the opportunity and the options to decide which will serve them best. But what I do think makes WonderLab stand out is that our programs and our camps are grounded in our philosophy that children are unique. They don't have a singular blueprint. Their experiences and ways of processing are different. And so our way of teaching is flexible and varied to make room for every type of learner. It's not one size fits all. We're always careful to remember that we must always individualize. Children benefit from group settings, but they don't think as a group. They think as individuals, as do we. And at WonderLab, their thoughts are heard and their ideas are celebrated. For instance, in 2 out of our 5 camps, it is the children that decide what will be part of the module coverage. They are involved in curriculum planning from the get-go, because who better to know what interests and motivates children but children themselves, right? So all our camps are created to give children the skills that they need to be independent, curious, and really life-ready. We intend to contribute to framing a growth mindset and a gritty attitude in them, which I am sure at this time our dear parents are already striving to achieve in their children. Our message is always, it's okay to make mistakes because mistakes teach us things. It's okay not to know things because that is the first step to knowing. It's important that we learn to source information, but it's equally valuable to know when and how to listen to others. It's okay to need time to grow and develop because learning is a lifelong journey anyway. We don't so much focus on actual information, but in teaching children what they can do with that information. We want our students to grow up and have all the relevant 21st century skills. The goals are long-term and the benefits will be permanent. Lastly, we find that because WonderLab is a borderless center, we're actually not from Baguio, we're Manila-based, but we have so many students from around the world. I think 4 out of 7 continents we've already tapped. And because of that, our students are given a front seat to witnessing how others are thinking, living, and experiencing. You know, it's good to see from a different person's perspective. Additionally, our teachers teach with and through compassion. They're not there as just primary instructors. They're there to scaffold and to guide, and then eventually to step back when they are not as needed. So we really want to hone a way of thinking and not just kind of absorbing information. So yeah, that's what I think makes us different from other camps.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Jill. Very informative at that. I'd like also to call on Ma'am Eden, who is with Ma'am Jill this afternoon. Ma'am Eden is also a mother, just like Ma'am Jill. Yeah. Ma'am Eden, how important are after-school programs, just like WonderLab, in the continuous growth of young children who are stuck within the 4 walls of their homes most of the time? Ma'am Eden?
Okay, thank you, Al. Well, after-school programs are seen as important strategy for improving student outcomes even before the pandemic. Study shows that students who regularly participate in quality after-school programs develop strong social skills, they are excited about learning, they improve study habits and grades, improve attendance in school, and develop critical work and life skills such as problem solving, teamwork, and communication. Like it has been a year now since our kids are not allowed to visit or explore sports fields, museums, theaters, libraries, zoos, and other educational settings. No? And these temporary restrictions pose potential problems like they're missing out peer socialization, increasing lazy habits because they're just in front of computers, or losing curiosity to wonder or to discover things, and with a decline in creative energy. So for us educators and many parents, I believe that after school programs are lifeline to them that help children stay connected, active, excited, curious, and creative. We believe that after-school programs ensure holistic development and learning because there are so many gaps that we have in the current educational system in schools, how things are taught in school. So thankfully, with technology and through the effort of our coaches and schools like Berkeley, what we are doing now, and other educational providers like WonderLab and all our coaches here, after-school programs are now brought to the comfort of our homes. So parents and children are now given a variety of options to explore their potentials.